Erin, and this is a day in the life on our 50-foot sailing catamaran. I start the day with my tea. This is a loose leaf jasmine green. Wave hi to the neighbors. John is doing the dishes, and I finish buying gifts for our families for the holidays. We decide to sail from St. Vincent to Beckway today, but we realized our bridle lines had become wrapped around our mooring ball, and we need to untangle that before we can get off. It's pretty tangled, and we quickly decided someone needs to actually jump in the water to unknot it. John jumps in, and I head up to the helm to maneuver the boat and give him the slack he needs on either line to untangle it. After about 5 minutes, we're off. The winds are strong, so we only need to put out the Genoa for the short 1-hour sail. The swells were pretty big today, which was kind of fun, but I also definitely ran downstairs to put all the stuff on the counters on the floor, just in case we hit a big wave. Once we dropped anchor in Beckway, I made some rice paper dumplings with avocado for lunch, and John and I watched an episode of Welcome to Earth with Will Smith, which is a great little nature docu-series. We enjoyed the sunset, and for dinner we headed into town and ate at Linda's, a very cute little Italian place on the water. Here is our boat, all lit up at night so we can easily find it in this dark anchorage. Good night.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to A Day in My Life. Disclaimer, don't make fun of me for how many times I changed clothes today. I don't even know either. So here I am doing yoga in the morning. I always do it outside. And then I got out my journal, and I have a new journal for this month. Love it. And then I woke up Millie, and we picked some weeds together, apparently. And then we got out the chalk and made some pretty funky art. And then we found this frog. Isn't he cool looking? Yeah, Millie really wanted to pet him. And then we watered the plants, and then I put Millie down and painted this cool mushroom trippy moon art. Then I had my pineapple smoothie that I eat every single day. And then we drove over to the Home Depot to get some plants for our garden. And here's my husband, Jesse. And then we went on our sunset bike ride that we go on every single night. And then I put Millie to sleep, and we planted all of the plants. And yeah, there's my dog Shadow. I'm giving him a drink. And then I gave him some cuddles. Jesse and I watched the sunset. Then I made popcorn and went to bed.
Welcome to a day in the life of an 18-year-old who lives alone in the big city, and by big city, I mean Dallas, Texas. On an even more unfortunate note, I think I'm on the verge of dropping out of college. I'm also severely self-isolating right now because the idea of being around mass amounts of people makes me want to throw up. It gives me so much anxiety. So to ensure that I don't projectile vomit everywhere, I make sure to be alone. It makes sense. Anyways, I woke up around 11:30, made some coffee. As I was boiling the water, I realized I probably should have cleaned my tea kettle before because there was a lot of residue left from when I made tea last, but I didn't actually give a crap. Anyways, I drank some coffee, ate my breakfast, then immediately got the overwhelming urge to absolutely crap my pants, so I ran to the bathroom and got the job done. After that, I figured it was time to change and go to the gym. The roads were super icy, and I have never driven in these conditions before, but I was so confident that I would just know how. I walked out to my car and saw a thick layer of ice covering my whole vehicle. My doors were literally frozen shut. So naturally, I took this as a sign to not go to the gym and not drive, so I turned around, made my way back to my apartment, changed out of my workout gear, and got back into my comfy clothes. I've been laid in bed for way too long, but out of nowhere, I remembered that I had several assignments due at midnight. So I got out of bed and started one assignment. Halfway through that first assignment, I realized I didn't actually give a crap about my grades, and I would rather be doing something else. So I didn't get any of the assignments submitted, and figured I would just take the late grade and do it at a different day. After that, I did a 45-minute apartment-friendly workout, then that exhausted me, so I made my way to my couch where I played Sims and then dozed off. I woke up around 10 because I felt a roach crawling across my foot. So after that, I made my way to my bedroom so I could fall asleep in my own bed and called it a day. Goodbye.
This is a day in my life as a Google employee in LA. I woke up this morning and the sun was hitting in my living room beautifully. I took a shower because today was hair wash day. Then I plopped my hair and did my makeup and decided I would do this while I listened to my first meeting rather than going in for it because it was early. And then when my meeting was over, I went ahead and diffused my hair 15 minutes later, and it was nice and wavy and dry. I was running late, so I threw on an outfit, my favorite jeans, and my favorite boots. Then I put on my jewelry, headed out the door, and did the commute to work. It's about 20 minutes for me. I got to the office and then realized I didn't have my badge or a mask, so I got it at the front desk. I'm at the Spruce Goose hangar office, so everything is airplane themed, and they have these little cardboard cutout people because it's empty. And then I went to our micro kitchen because I missed breakfast and got some snacks. They have cereals and yogurts and nuts and some snacks. I got a yogurt and some fruit, and I made myself a tea before I went over to my next meeting. Then I checked out some of the themed rooms. We have a new Harry Potter theme room that everyone's excited about. Then I went over and did some more meetings, checked out the nap room and meditation room, and also the new gaming room. And then I headed over for lunch. Today it was tikka masala pizza, which is available every day, desserts, salad, and I had lunch with a friend. Then we went to the coffee shop and had a coffee and chatted for a bit before I went back to meetings. Then I worked at my desk for a while, worked kind of late, so it was quiet by the time I left. I drove home, relaxed on the couch, made some cookies, then I lit some incense, and watch the second part of the Kanye trilogy.
Welcome to the day in the life of a 25-year-old Nepali girl living in the DC area working in tech. I woke up bright and early this morning because I was going into the office. I made my bed first thing in the morning, and then I did my makeup, got dressed. I actually really loved my outfit this day. And then I made the commute into DC, which always makes me feel super cool driving into DC. There's my outfit again. I went and got some Starbucks. Here's my outfit again. I really liked it. I did a bunch of work. I was super productive that day. And then I got some lunch, did work, and then went home.